When Zarathustra came into the next town, which lies on the edge of the forest, he found many people gathered together in the marketplace, for it had been promised that there would be a tightrope walker. And Zarathustra spoke thus to the people: I teach you the overman. Man is something that shall be overcome. What have you done to overcome him? All beings so far have created something beyond themselves. And do you want to be the ebb of this great flood, and even go back to the beasts rather than overcome man? What is the ape to man? A laughing stock or a painful embarrassment. And man shall be just that for the overman, a laughing stock or a painful embarrassment. You have made your way from worm to man, and much of you is still worm. Once you were apes, and even now too, man is more ape than any ape. Whoever is the wisest among you is also a mere conflict and a cross between plant and ghost. But do I bid you become ghosts or plants? Behold, I teach you the overman. The overman is the meaning of the earth. Let your will say, the overman shall be the meaning of the earth. I beseech you, my brothers, remain faithful to the earth, and do not believe those who speak to you of otherworldly hopes. Poison mixers are they, whether they know it or not. Despisers of life are they, decaying and poison themselves, of whom the earth is weary, so let them go. Once the sin against God was the greatest sin, but God died, and these sinners died with him. To sin against the earth is now the most dreadful thing, and to esteem the entrails of the unknowable higher than the meaning of the earth. Once the soul looked contemptuously upon the body, and then this contempt was the highest. She wanted the body meager, ghastly, and starved. Thus she hoped to escape it in the earth. Oh, this soul herself was still meager, ghastly, and starved. And cruelty was the lust of this soul. But you too, my brothers, tell me, what does your body proclaim of your soul? Is not your soul poverty and filth and wretched contentment? Verily, a polluted stream is man. One must be a seed to be able to receive a polluted stream without becoming unclean. Behold, I teach you the overman. He is the sea. In him your great contempt can go under. What is the greatest experience you can have? It is the hour of the great contempt, the hour in which your happiness too arouses your disgust, and even your reason and your virtue. The hour when you say, what matters my happiness? It is poverty and filth and wretched contentment. But my happiness ought to justify existence itself. The hour when you say, what matters my reason? Does it crave knowledge as the lion his food? Is it poverty and filth and wretched contentment? The hour when you say, what matters my virtue? As yet it has not made me rage. How weary I am of my good and my evil. All that is poverty and filth and wretched contentment. The hour when you say, what matters my justice? I do not see that I am flames and fuel, but the just are flames and fuel. The hour when you say, what matters my pity? Is not pity the cross on which he is nailed who loves man? But my pity is no crucifixion. Have you yet spoken thus? Have you yet cried thus? Oh, that I might have heard you cry thus. Not your sin, but your thrift cries to heaven. Your meanness, even in your sin, cries to heaven. Where is the lightning to lick you with its tongue? Where is the frenzy with which you should be inoculated? Behold, I teach you the overman. He is this lightning. He is this frenzy. When Zarathustra had spoken thus, one of the people cried, now we have heard enough about the tightrope walker. Let us see him too. And all the people laughed at Zarathustra. But the tightrope walker, believing that the word concerned him, began his performance.